What's up guys, LA Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 10 of my Madden 15 Fantasy Draft Connected franchise. Today we'll be taking on the New York Jets. Now of course, this is a Fantasy Draft franchise, so the teams are going to be different. I'm going to be showing you guys the stats of both teams in passing, rushing, receiving, and defense. And anyways, let's get this opening intro going, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards. Alright guys, it's official, I am back with the Madden franchise, and for most of you guys, you're probably thinking, wow, there's no way, you probably got to pinch yourself to see if you're not dreaming, just considering that this franchise is back out there, that there's another video on this. It's been a whole month and 6 or 7 days since I posted this last, January 16th to be exact, so it's been a very long time, and I must apologize for that. Now the reasoning behind it has just been because it really didn't catch up to my other series in terms of support and likes and all that stuff, but I really did want to get back into this. I wanted to finish up the series, and it's almost like credit. Like, I don't want to make myself a bad reputation by not finishing a series. And to be completely honest, I do enjoy Madden. It's just the series didn't get tons of support, and you know, it's alright. I'm just going to play this now just for my enjoyment. And since I want to just enjoy this and hopefully bring more enjoyment to you guys, and hopefully kind of kickstart this series with a little bit more interest, we're done with the regular season. This is the last regular season game you're going to see. We are simming the rest of the regular season. We are going into playoffs. And worst case scenario, I might have to figure out a way to make sure that we make playoffs. But I'm going to have to make sure that we are a playoff team. And either way, we're going to go to playoffs. We're going to do the off season. We're going to do stuff that's more interesting than just this regular season repetition, this monotony that you guys keep seeing every single video so far with just the regular season game and all that stuff. I mean, outside of the regular season game, the most interesting game you've probably seen so far is the fantasy draft. So I want to keep it more, you know, spicy and keep it nice and fresh. And the way I'm going to do that is by sending us straight into playoffs, and let's just kickstart that. So either way, you see, we're down 0-0, but following an interception and actually 2 great defensive plays by my defense, we are 17 yards away from taking over this game. And you know what? We're going to do just that and give ourselves a 7-0 lead by throwing this touchdown pass to our boy Mike Evans. Now, Mike Evans is the most deadly player I've probably ever played with. And the fact of the matter is, this dude is a rookie, and I can't even wait to see how he develops. Now, of course, his speed is not all there in terms of, you know, the average wide receiver speed. But this guy can catch, and this guy can route run. So that's what I've really been using him for. And he's just been more than effective. Just an absolutely deadly player, especially with players like AJ Green. Being able to run Mike Evans at the 2 slot makes him even deadlier because he's not even running against a top-notch cornerback. So right here, you see we're down, or we're up by 7, but right here we're going to absolutely destroy the receiver. Somehow he manages to hold on to the ball. And not only that, but he didn't get injured or anything. So I don't really understand what happened there. I don't even know how Russell Wilson got that ball off. It's a beautiful play by him. And for those of you who didn't realize, this team actually has Dez Bryant and Julio Jones and all these guys. So we got to get a stop right here. And we're going to do just that and get this fumble. Fumble! Give me that fumble. We're going to get this turnover. And right here, that's called a goal line stop right there, guys. We are now at our own 5. We got to do something to get out of our own territory. And we're going to kickstart that by throwing a nice little pass for 20 yards right there. And try to go for another passing play. We see Mike Evans with a one-on-one left side of the field. He's going to dominate that all day. He's going to do that right there by getting the one-hand catch over the safety. So beautiful play by him right there. We're going to do whatever we can to remain in dominance so far in this game. You see we're still up by 7. And this time we're going to roll out with Cam Newton. Now we get a little bit cocky here. We try to do too much. and we throw an interception. This is where you can't be making mistakes. I got a little bit too confident following that crazy catch by Mike Evans. I tried to do the same thing with AJ Green. It wasn't successful. I got to be a little bit smarter with my play decisions. So we got to come back out here, try to get another stop on defense, and just kind of, you know, put our faith in the defense to try to get ourselves another stop. Of course, that's a lot to ask for with a team going up against a team that has an offense ran by Russell Wilson, Des Bryant, Julio Jones. Like, what the heck? That is way too good of an offense. I don't know how they got all three of those players, but props to them. And although I'm saying they have Julio Jones, now I think I'm incorrect. They have another great receiver, though, and I know they have Des Bryant. But either way, yeah, they have some great receivers, and they have Russell Wilson to lead the whole pack. And Russell Wilson is the most deadly player ever. I mean, look, this guy can just run out of the pocket and continue to get them yards, and you can see that right there. I feel really comfortable for the most part running zone coverages, but when you play a guy like Russell Wilson, they won't work because you'll be able to run around them just by using a scrambling ability. Luckily, we find a way to cool them down, and we actually stop them to a field goal right here, and that's going to kind of, you know, cap off the halftime, or cap off the second quarter, so that's going to be the end of the first half. So let's go into the third quarter. You see we're still up 7-3, but they get the ball to start off the second half, so that's kind of a big advantage for them. And they have a situation to where they can actually take over and try to get the lead. So you know Russell Wilson's trying to give them that lead. Somehow my guy decides not to intercept the ball right there, but it doesn't matter because they're going to have to punt the ball away anyways. But we don't do anything on offense. You see they're going to get the ball right back. This time they're only 54 yards away from a touchdown, and they're working their way downfield. Right here, Russell Wilson's going to hit, I believe, Des Bryant with a quick pass, and that's going to go for about 20 yards. So they're going to keep moving downfield. They're 22 yards away from a touchdown. And following this crazy juke out by this guy, he just cuts left extremely quick, and I did not expect that. Totally missed the tackle. He moves all the way down to the 4-yard line. So we're trying to get a stop right here. You see it's 1st and goal, and we're not able to do anything. That guy on the right side of the field, that right tackle, just totally pancaked my left outside linebacker. So they're going to get that touchdown. You see we're now in the 4th quarter. Their third quarter drive basically took up the whole entire 3rd quarter. So now we got to make a drive that hopefully can take up the whole 4th quarter and hopefully give us a lead or at least tie the game. So we're seeing what we can do. We're going to roll out right with Cam Newton. We're going to chuck a bomb down to AJ Green, and he is going to catch that bad boy while getting tackled by 2 defenders. Beautiful play by AJ Green. You cannot leave that man one-on-one on the right side of the field or on any side of the field. He is going to come down with the ball if you do that, and he manages to prove that right there. Then we're going to cap off that drive with the run by Le'Veon Bell to give us a 4-point lead. So that's an awesome lead for us. Now they have to get a touchdown to take the lead. A field goal will not cut it. And not only that, but we have the ball right back following a failed offensive drive by them. And right here, we're going to throw a quick pass down to, I don't even remember this roster, so I can't even tell you who I just threw it to. But either way, you see we're up by 4. We're trying to not make mistakes, but Cam Newton overthrows the curl route. Come on, Cam, what are you doing? What are you throwing at? That's not that's like not the place to make mistakes. If anything, I would prefer Cam Newton to just throw that ball out of bounds and just punt the ball away. But he makes a big mistake by throwing that into coverage, and the Jets are going to walk all over that mistake and actually get a touchdown right here after finding a man not wide open in the end zone, but John Brown or Jim Brown, whoever that was, jumped extremely high in the end zone to actually manage to give them the touchdown. So you see we're only down by 3, which is a good situation since all we needed a field goal. But following a great defense, a few defensive stops by the Jets, we have to turn the ball over on downs right here, and they have the ball at our 11-yard line. We got to stop them to a field goal, or this game is over. So let's see what we can do. And there's not a lot we can do. They're throwing a quick slant route. They're at the 1-yard line. We got to get a stop right here, and it doesn't happen. We are down by 10 with a minute left, and there is nothing we can do. So we started off great. That's the good news. Sadly, we did not show any resilience or any sort of continued success, and we walk out of here with the loss. So very disappointing loss right there. I thought we were going to come out with a win. But all we can do is try to be resilient, come out next game, and try to prove that we are actually a dominant team and that we can make playoffs. If you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and wanted you to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned to this series and other ones I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.